The Leader in Me. It provides the most solid foundation I have ever seen that helps us help kids lead a principle-centered life.
You're giving them life skills to work together, think win-win, be proactive.
It allows the students to set goals for themselves. It allows the students to plan.
It's teaching them that they are responsible for their own choices.
It's all about me taking charge of myself.
Be proactive, begin and end in mind.
This all comes from Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And it's been tweaked over the last 13 years to work with children. We brought it to Longfellow 2 years ago, and it has made an incredible difference with our children.
We will use our 7 habits to be examples of leaders for everyone we meet.
When we started Leader in Me, at first we implemented it kind of slowly and gradually.
And just like my first year, I was in 2nd grade, and the only thing I put about the Leader in Me was I put be proactive at the top of the classroom whiteboard. And that was there all year.
How does synergizing help when we're doing small groups like we are today?
We worked on it and used the language and explained what that meant until they really knew it, and it's not just repeating the words, but they understood it and then they're living it.
They might work on a project together or something, and they talk about it. They go, oh, let's synergize, let's do this. And it's just so cute, and they understand what those words mean.
She would come home talking about being proactive and needing to get her work done, or synergizing, and I said, oh, come on, you don't know what does synergize mean? And she said, well, it's when we all work together to get something done. And it really blew me away that she actually knew.
That's the core of this program, is getting the language and building the language from within.
Reflect the sun's heat the fastest to melt your s'mores. What habit would that be? What is that called? Being
Proactive.
proactive, that's right.
She had these murals put up in the hallways. It brightened up the whole building. They really brought the 7 habits to life.
The tree represents the 7 habits very well. The first 3 are the foundation. It's all about you internally and how you handle yourself in life. And what is seen above ground is the personality that then comes from your internal confidence. Habits 4, 5, 6, and 7 are all above ground, and that's working with other people.
Is there anyone who's working on that designing, or are y'all working together?
We're working together.
Okay, it seems like y'all are really seeking first to understand, are we?
The first way to implement it is saying, okay, we have classroom leadership jobs. Most teachers have jobs in their classroom, but changing it to leadership jobs, the first thing you say is, you're being a leader. This is your job, so you have to be proactive and always be responsible for taking care of your leadership job.
You use the 7 habits as your rules. Those are your expectations. You're expecting proactive. You're expecting them to begin with the end in mind.
The thing that I love about it is that it's not a separate anything. It's part of what I do every day. So it's been really good for my kids to see how every character in every good story shows us at least one of the habits.
Yes, Grace, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything you want.
So what are your strengths? What's something that you can help other students with?
The thing that has been advantageous to us as well as to the children is that in their data notebooks, they keep track of everything. So they can visually see how they're doing, and they know from the beginning of the year where they need to be. We truly train them how to categorize the types of questions that they're great at, and they can see the ones that they need work at, and they can see if I missed all 4 of those questions, I really need work on that.
I looked at the big picture and I said, okay, their data is telling me that this teak, and this teak, I missed the boat. So I'm going to reteach those in order to make sure that they're getting a better understanding.
The 4th grade students from last year, if you track them apples to apples as 5th graders this year, grew from 60th percentile into the 80th percentile in math. Significant gains. In reading, we saw from the 60th percentiles up to the mid-70s. So again, we saw the improvement. And even more than that, we saw the, again, inner growth, inner pride.
But after incorporating the 7 habits, he's more outgoing, he talks more, he's into sports now. It's a big, complete change with him.
I knew that life was going to get harder for me, so I knew I had to start making better choices than I am in 4th grade. I started using the 7 habits in the summer, so I started putting first things first. And then this year, I haven't made any F's or D's through the whole year. This last report card, I got all A's.
How hard is it? It is not difficult. It helps put things on track. It helps you build a strong foundation for the children.
The leader in me is really changed the mindset of the staff.
And the cohesion within the school. Just the energy in here. And seeing all the 2nd grade teachers work together so cohesively.
Everyone here is on the same page. Everybody feels a sense of hope that what we're doing is important.
It is our responsibility to provide our kids with a path on their journey to be responsible and to be effective. And I have found it in the leader in me.